The museum was closing for the day, and the last visitors were leaving the exhibition hall. The lights were dimmed, and the doors were locked. The only sound was the ticking of the clock. Suddenly, the room was filled with a bright light, and the air was charged with electricity. The display cases began to shake, and the fossils inside started to move. The T-Rex broke free from its glass prison, roaring loudly. The pterodactyl spread its wings, and the triceratops charged forward. The woolly mammoth trumpeted and shook its massive tusks. They were alive. The creatures looked around the room, confused and disoriented. They had been asleep for millions of years, and now they were in a strange new world. The T-Rex sniffed the air, smelling the scent of humans. The Triceratops pawed the ground, ready to charge. The pterodactyl flapped its wings, ready to take flight. The woolly mammoth trumpeted again, announcing its presence. The creatures started to move, exploring their surroundings. They knocked over display cases and broke through walls. They were like children, amazed by everything they saw. The T-Rex saw a vending machine and tried to eat it. The Triceratops saw a fire extinguisher and charged it. The pterodactyl saw a window and flew through it. The woolly mammoth saw a car and tried to ride it. The museum staff watched in horror as the creatures rampaged through the building. They called the police, but they didn't know how to handle the situation. The creatures were too powerful and too unpredictable. They were like gods, unstoppable and untouchable. The climax came when the creatures reached the main hall. The T-Rex roared again, and the Triceratops charged forward. The pterodactyl flew overhead, and the woolly mammoth trumpeted. The humans were trapped, surrounded by the creatures. They had no place to run, no place to hide. Suddenly, the creatures stopped. They looked up at the ceiling, as if they had seen something. They started to move again, but this time they were heading towards the exit. The humans followed them, curious and afraid. They saw the creatures disappear into the night, leaving behind only their footprints. The twist came when the creatures returned to their display cases, as if nothing had happened. They went back to sleep, as if the whole thing had been a dream. The humans were left wondering if it had really happened, or if it had all been in their imagination. The end came when the museum reopened the next day. The staff checked the display cases, and everything seemed to be in order. The creatures were back in their places, as if they had never moved. The humans looked at them with new eyes, wondering what secrets they held. They knew that the creatures were more than just fossils, that they were living beings from a time long gone. They knew that they had witnessed something extraordinary, something that would stay with them forever.